No woulda, coulda, shouldas. Hey guys, it's Bob Ferngren. Living a life with no regrets. No woulda, coulda, shouldas. You know, for me, I've screwed up a lot of stuff. I screwed up my finances in my early 20s. Credit cards. Oh. And then we cut up all the credit cards and worked our way out of that. And then in my 40s, massive debt from businesses failing, and I was on the hook personally. And I started that. I was $350,000 in debt and got out of that. No woulda, coulda, shouldas. My health was horrible 25, 30 years ago. Horrible. But no woulda, coulda, shouldas. Because today, at 71 years old, I am physically in the best shape I've ever been in. That's kind of freaky, isn't it? No woulda, coulda, shouldas. I did something about it. The hell with going to my grave out of shape, broke. Same thing with relationships. I went through a tough divorce. Not bad or bloody, but divorce is horrible. What a horrible thing to do, divorce. Ugh. But now my ex is one of my best friends in the world. Got that cleared up. No woulda, coulda, shouldas. Guys, I think most people over 50 are living with woulda, coulda, shouldas. I should have jumped on that opportunity. I should have made that phone call that could have made all the difference in our income. I should have listened to that financial advisor. I should have been doing what my successful friend was doing. I should have taken great supplements as well as getting off of processed foods. I should have walked every day. I should have made that phone call to my daughter that I haven't talked to in 2 years. What a horrible way to go to your grave. Horrible. Has nothing to do with your salvation. We're all a mess. We're all going to leave this world not in great shape. You know, we're not perfect. The way to get to the right eternity is to accept Jesus Christ as your personal Savior. But, you know, that's what they say. You know, people in their deathbeds aren't thinking about how wonderful their life was, and I'm talking most people. They're thinking about their regrets. You know, they're surrounded by the opportunities that they should have taken. And then, you know, here's the worst part of all. Eventually, we're all going to have to answer. So what did you do with what I gave you? What did you do with what I gave you? And I look at some incredible stories. You look at some inner city African-American black kid who makes it to the NFL, who makes a life for himself, or makes it to chief executive officer of a company. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Right? They overcame greater odds than most of us will overcome. Many single parent situations. I overcame a single parent situation. I just don't want, I think regrets pull you down, cause more stress, cortisol. You get fatter when you have regrets. So if you're still breathing, you know, and that's probably the only people listening to this, are those who can fog a mirror. It's time to do something about it. If your finances suck, do one thing. Just start knowing where your numbers are. If you're fat and you could stick a pin in you and you pop, why don't you do something? Why don't you walk today? Why don't you just start taking omega-3s? Do things, you know, if you start doing a few things health-wise to, you know, for your body to feel better, you'll start doing everything better. If you're estranged from loved ones or friends, send a text and try this. I'm sorry we haven't talked in a long time. Boy, how easy is it to do all those things? but the vast majority of people will die with their regrets. It's only one shot here, guys. One shot. And if you decided to do something about your finances, your health, and your personal life and your relationships, wow. Look, we're all going to be off this planet one way or another. I choose to go out on top. I won't go out perfect because I'm human, but I choose to go out on top. Go out on top. God bless. Have a great day.